Today we are starting the jacket of the Edelgard cosplay, or part 2. Honestly, it doesn't need to be watched in any particular order though. So to start off, I'm going to be cutting the pattern out that I'm using as a base for this jacket. I am going to be making some big alterations to it. So the workflow that I'm going for is I'd like to cut out the pattern, cut out mock-up pieces to the pattern, and then alter that mock-up to look more like Edelgard's jacket, and then once again go back and trace that onto pattern paper. Anyways, and then use that pattern, can make any adjustments that need to be made, and finally get started on the jacket with the real fabric. Apparently the fabric that I picked was thinner than I thought, so I'm studying up some more on that, and so I can do better next time. I guess the Persona 3 cosplay will be a test of that when that fabric comes in a few days. So without further ado, so here's the pattern that I'm going to be using. I'm not sure if I already cut these pieces or not. I may have. So I'm using this one that I thrifted about, I don't know, 5-6 years ago. Before college, I'll keep it brief. Before college, I actually used to go and thrift a lot of patterns because, first of all, I didn't have like a printer to print the free mood ones on. Now I do, so now I can print free ones. But I don't know why, there was a certain thrift store near me growing up that would have, like, I don't know if it was someone donating them or what, but there was always at least 5 or 6 sewing patterns at a certain spot, and they were different like every week. So I would just pick the ones up that I thought might be useful. And this was one of them because it was the basics, and you always need basics. So we can use them for projects like this. See if I already cut the pieces. I cut them. That is really nice. Get making the mock-up. Okay, I can't find my pattern paper, but that's okay because I decided I'm actually going to do this digitally. So what I'm going to do is I just watched a tutorial on how to make these like puff sleeves. I'm going to take this in like Illustrator and cut it from here on up, and then do all the work on it that needs to be done, and then I will print it and try the mock-up that way. I actually think that this will save a lot more paper too, be a lot less messy, and who doesn't prefer to sit at their computer? Yeah. Okay, I printed off all of these pieces that I made on my computer, and now I'm going to cut everything out and sew it together while I devour this piece of mint chocolate cake. That is amazing. Back to the drawing board, quite literally, because this isn't gonna fit my arm. Also, I want to make these color blocks a little bit slimmer. Besides that though, it looks pretty good. It's just way too small. realized I'd already done this. Don't know when I did this. Okay, here is the full complete mock-up. So this is the sleeve I just worked on. I am going to reprint it and just make it a little bit wider on the bottom, just for the sake of making it poofier like this one is. And besides that, I am very happy how it turned out. I'm also probably going to make it like half an inch shorter, add more into the sleeve because it doesn't need to be this level of dramatic. I also downloaded the print files from Dangerous Ladies. I will link them in the description, but I'm printing these to go onto the cape and the jacket. All of that good stuff. I did a little Joann's run and I got up different trims that I might need for this once it's done. Yeah. Okay, the first round of prints is done. Da-da-da. Let's assemble this pattern. Fabric cutting time. Was enough serging for a lifetime. My arms are actually sore from all that serging. That was insane because there's so many little pieces, but they'll be so clean to put together tomorrow. There's a lot of string cleanup to do here, but that can be done tomorrow. Into piecing everything together today. First, take a moment to put wood filler on these. What the wood filler helps with is it's going to take, I don't know how easy they are to see on the camera, but there's like little ridges and it'll really smooth that out after some sanding. So I'm gonna do that and then we can get to sewing. Now I'm gonna clean up all these serged pieces. This one's one that's already been cleaned up, the strings have been cut off the edges. Both of the sleeves puffs are done, so now I'm gonna get to putting together the rest of the sleeve. One sleeve down, I'm just attaching these cuffs I made, which aren't really cuffs, to the puff here, and then in between both layers I'm just sandwiching this little thing. Okay, both sleeves are done, so now we can start to assemble the main body of the jacket. Oh, I'm making these little details on the front, which are little infinity signs, like this. I just had to make 4 of those. Okay, now we're going to add the hem to the bottom. Okay, let's add on the sleeves now. Okay, I've put both sleeves on the jacket. It's not perfect, but I think it's pretty close to what it needs to be. Let's try it all on. The romper that we made in the first part, and then this. Okay, here it is so far. There's the romper, and then here's the jacket. So next time we will be working on the accessories that go all over these two pieces. These were the two longer, bigger parts, obviously. But I will record me finishing off the 3D prints and all of that exciting stuff. I didn't originally want to make this 3 parts, but you know, it's just the way it is. It's going to be 3 parts, so stay tuned next week for that. For now though, this was part 2, doing the jacket, and here it is. I think it turned out pretty good. I think there's some things that could be improved upon, but we will talk about that another time. For now, I'm pretty happy with the way it turned out. See you guys next week. Thank you for watching.